Clover, good morning. Ah, how is everyone doing today? Hopefully, Games Done Quick isn't going to break us this morning, like they did yesterday. Ugh. I forget that I sometimes have to raise my chair up for this bit. Feel nice and prepared this morning. I also don't feel as sleepy. I haven't checked my phone, but maybe I got a better night's sleep last night. Check our sleep stats. We need you. How did our sleep stats do? Benchmark. Oh, we've improved, guys. We've improved. Our REM is actually in the good area now. It's still really low, but it's in the good area. This sleep isn't. Oh, no, that's deep. REM isn't, but deep sleep is. REM isn't in the good area yet, but deep sleep is. We got more deep sleep last night. Hey, so that's why I don't feel as tired today. And I got a new follower on Instagram just now. That's nice. Right. Where did we get up to? The second row of the tiger. We started the tiger. Have a look-see. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, that checks out. So that means we are on this row right here. 6, 7, row 17. Swaddle in the chat. I always have to keep checking the camera because the camera is never in the same place twice because I'm having to do this all manually. As in I set it up fresh every single stream. Because the camera doesn't live there, that's my desk that I work at. You're tilting to the side a little bit, buddy. That's our friend for today. I don't know why that's a bit that I've started, that every time we do a craft stream there's a different plush on the table, but that's just how it goes. Right, we're gonna need a bunch of the blue and potentially another blue. I can't remember what we said these were. Green? Bundle? A bundle, probably. Need another light blue bundle, which is one of them. Gonna need some other colours later on, but that's like the main one. Where's the latch hook? That's important. Need that. Right, you normally go over there rather than on the end of the desk. Alright, so let's start with... It's just blue all the way across until we get to a couple of whites. So, let's see. They're going now. So, that goes under there, that and that. Okay, so you are a white one. I never found that thread that went missing. Didn't go under the desk or anything yesterday. So it vanished into the ether. So 2 whites there. And E. Which one is E? That's G. Is it you? That's why. Okay, we're doing astounding at the moment. That's why. Oop. Let's phone over there. Chat over here a bit more. Why? You're not very good at sitting upright, are you, buddy? Ah, this is an E. Very similar shade. I don't normally do my latch up like this, I just wanted to do it because it was just one. I need to tie my hair up. It's in my face. And then I'm going to have to get a hair clip because every time I tie up with hair without fail, there is a strand of hair that is just too short to go in the hair bobble, but just long enough to be an iridescent. Okay. How has everyone's week been so far? We've passed the mid-mark. Alright, I just need to fill all of this with blue. Is this going to use up the entirety of this? I don't know. Didn't get scissors. Hello. Might need these, because it looks like we've got a bit of a long one hiding in here. We do, in fact. Yep, you're a little bit longer than average, because you got bent by the looks of it. Whoop. That's better. Let's just plonk you there for now. And really I don't want to be moving this too much because it's in a good place. I'll mostly be moving myself. I love the Ferality music. It's so good. T-shirt's doing that thing where it's a little bit tight around my neck, and I wish it wouldn't. That's good. It was a good one. Yeah, I wonder if this bundle's gonna finish on this row. There's still bits of blue over here, I think, by the looks of it. Only a little bit. Ugh. I did so much yesterday. Like, I know it's a busy day for me because I streamed 3 times, so it's not no surprise. But like, not only did I stream 3 times, but I also did 2 loads of washing and half a pile of ironing. And I don't know how I actually did that, if I'm honest. I think it's mostly just because I was cooking something that takes a while to cook, like you know, put in the oven for an hour kind of thing. So in that hour, I decided to do some of the ironing for a little bit. And I could have just sat down and rested, and maybe I probably should, but the ironing just doesn't get done. Because, I've got, like, fibres in my nose. The only problem doing this is to get fibres. Make nose itchy. Where was I? Nope, it's gone. I was talking about I was talking about the washing. Yeah, the washing had gotten into a kind of bad state. Like, I was doing my best to keep up with it, but there was still clothes in the washing basket from like Christmas time that I just hadn't washed because of like you know, separating colours and whites and things like that. So I made the effort yesterday to try and get 2 done. Because normally I can only kind of do them one at a time, because we try not to use the dryer too much to save energy and electricity bills and all that. So normally we have to use the clothes horse in the living room to air dry the clothes, because it is freezing cold outside, so even though I have got a washing line, it's probably not the best weather to try and hang clothes out to try and dry. Well, this will be less of a problem in the summer. But, the pile had gotten so massive that I went, F it, you know, we do own a dryer for a reason. So I also have a lot of clothes that are not dryer safe. So I tried to carefully pick out a pile of washing that was the right colour, but also dryer safe, because we have a surprising amount of clothes that do not want to be put in the dryer. And yeah, put them in the dryer and then got a second load done, and that second load had to go on the clothes horse. That one had to air dry. But now there's going to be even more ironing to do again. And that is adult life. The forever struggle of there is always washing and dinner is always the other struggle. That's just how it be. That is just how it be. Right, I need 3 white strands. Two. And 3. And I need a Y. Oh, god damn it. Oh, found it. I was like, just out of the corner of my eye, I had noticed that had gone missing. I lose threads again. Come on. Did not want to come through. And 3. Me do a grey. Well, a light grey, because we've got 3 tones of grey in this piece. And this was pale grey, not light grey. So the one that we're probably about to do is the light grey, which is 3 of E, which is this one. Yep, that's the light grey. 1, 2, and 3. That one's a bit longer than the other ones, but that's fine. 2 whites again. I'm glad that I set aside, like, an actual stream time each week to work on this, because I feel like I know myself enough that if I hadn't, I still wouldn't have started this otherwise. Another Y. Quiet morning this morning. Oh, Pink. We're revisiting Pink. Then we need 4 Ks, and then we're back on Pink. Yep, that says K. One, two, three, four, yeah. I wonder at what point this will become recognizable as a tiger. I wonder if it'll be around the time that I get to the eyes. I feel like the eyes is probably going to be the defining point of, oh, it's a tiger. Three pinks. Tell that Core's probably not even awake yet. Yeah, that's still right. Always gotta check. Always gotta check. Did the Discord get pinged? I think it did. Touch with some reality beyond the gilded cage. colours. One must put up barriers to keep oneself intact. The real relation, the underlying theme. Bit of some sort, bit of fibre or fabric or something. Paper? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, we need purple. Purple. Getting so many colours on the go. So many colours, oh my god. It's gonna be hard to keep track of. So, 2 of these. I realise that I've called the stream a morning craft stream, but I feel like maybe in the title, now I think about it, I should probably say what I'm actually doing. Maybe let's rename it. Dream. Yeah, the school did get it. Sometimes it's just like real relation, the underlying theme. Ugh. Pillow back in place. Ah. Let's see, we've just done, okay, purple. So 2 more of this one. And then a bunch of purples. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 purples. the plushie of the day is like becoming a bit. I actually had to stand and look at my plushie collection and be like, who do I want on the desk this morning? Who do I want to put on the desk? I actually stood and thought about it for a few minutes. And one of these now. And we're on to the last square of this line. Over a little bit, there we go. It's a bit better. See that a bit better? Oh, I just realised that I didn't turn on my thing. There we go. Didn't have my little talking sprite on. It's not a sprite, but you know what I mean. My PNG tuba thing. Ah, forgot something. Right. Let's see. A K. And then a H. I haven't got H out yet. Go. Where's my H? There it is. How many do I need? 2 on this bit, but then we need more in a second. Too many runaways, eating up the night. Right, 2 purples and then 2 more of the H. And 2 more H's again. And then H is done for this row. Build this city. Build this city on rock and roll. Purple and 2 blues. But we just lost the beat. Well, we didn't finish the blue one on this row, but it's done. Yeah, definitely gonna get done on the next one. we go. One's done. Next one down. I'll finish this off. Done that so you can see it. It's a T-Rex. It says, loves tea, needs straw. I got that from a Kickstarter about 10 years ago at this point. Whoever they used to make their mugs, the printer stuck. See a little bit of like a chip on the green there, but considering it's 10 years old, that's held up fabulously, because I've got other mugs that are younger that have not lasted. Right, oh, we're getting in the tips of the ears on this one. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the blue. Myself over. Oops. Hitting everything. Go back. How use iPad. Hello, Captain. Some water. I have water, even though I finished my tea. I hope things are going alright. I need to move you further away, I keep tapping it. Yes, I have one of those little jar mugs that I like to use. Lives on my desk. Excuse me. Carpenter! Yes, making rug. One N away from working wood. This is true. That's how words work. Definitely wouldn't say I was a carpenter. Definitely not. Oh dear. I tried to redo that one and now I've split it. Uh-oh! I tried to fix things and made it worse. How often does that happen in my life? Try to fix it and it got worse, take out the last 3 and retry. No, the last 3 are fine. The one I put one in and it was uneven, so I went to take it out and the end got frayed. That's all, but it's fine. I don't need to redo the 3 before it. That'd be a waste of materials. Yes, it is 5. Oh, we're going to be using our first black fibre. Oh geez, I'm gonna have to go digging. They're all the way at the bottom. Yeah, that looks correct. There's another, like, really dark tone, but I think it is distinct from the black. Can't wait to see the pretty kitty. Me too, I'm excited. I said earlier, I was like, I wonder at what point it will become clear that it is a tiger. I reckoned it would probably be when we got to the eyes. That's probably when you'd be able to look at it and go, oh, tiger. Well, now we're on the ears. We're starting an ear. Yes. Yikes, that black really stands out against those pale colours, huh? And an E. That's an E. Might use a different E. G. That's an E. Let's use that E instead. E. And then we do a bunch of blue, and then we get back to E. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 6. This one is the other E. We got 6 blues perfectly. We finished another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not perfect. Yeah. Add one out in preparation. I'm really scared.
Cause I'm the boogeyman. If you aren't shaken, something's very wrong. Cause this may be the last time you hear the boogie song.
Okay. Them puppos be going for it again. You'd think they'd get tired. Two E's. E. I'm just thinking, it's been 2 weeks? Been 2 weeks or has it been 3 weeks? I'm actually not sure. I think it's only been 2 weeks. And we're... oh, nearly a quarter through? No, a fifth. Not quite a quarter, a fifth. Because this is in 100 squares and we're almost at 20. So, it's still going to take us a while to actually finish the thing. Okay, I've got a big old line of white fibres. Up until a grey. Where do I put this grey in? One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4 takes us to the black line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we go a long one, and that's our grey. You in? Right, and then we just need a bunch of these. Arts will do you up to the line. Okay. Right, let's get all of this filled in. Because when I started, I was like, I'm not even feeling that tired. I'm starting to feel tired again. I'm just like that chill. The vibes are so chill that I'm getting tired again. Like, no, brain. No, we wanted the other thing. We're supposed to wake up. And one more. Almost had that perfect. Right, now we're on this square. We need another Y. Y. Ah. Come through. Pink and K, not the 4. Excuse me. I do apologize. And G? I don't think I've got G out. This is a G. And I need 3 of them. And pink. Yep, another one. Okay, we've gone past the years. It's weird, the stack of books that the camera is sat on, I was gonna sell. I just haven't got round to it. Hello, Galaxia! Good morning! Or, I guess it's basically afternoon. And 3 of these. How goes the video? Please say morning, it will make me feel like I have more time to make silly things. There's always time to make silly things. You sleeping in later than me? I had to enforce a morning shift on myself to make sure I got up in the morning. Goes good, I just completely overdid something for like 2 5-second bits and I'm very proud of them, but also like, yeah, I feel. I made a whole new project for this? Oh my god. Yeah. That's me with like art projects of like focusing on a little bit and spending ages on it and then you zoom out on the whole picture and it's like this big on a picture this size and you're like, probably didn't need to do that. just had my phone go off. It's nothing important. Let's see, a bunch of this one. I went full silly, but the effect is good. I'll put it in Discord. Hell yes! Show me. I need to be putting clips on YouTube and TikTok again. It's only been like a week, but I'm like, I need to keep doing it. Three. Of the purple. Hello, Core. Have you just woken up as well? Core and Galaxia wake up at the same time, except there's about a 6-hour difference between the time zones. Be slapped in there. Oh, heck. Slapping me when I can't retaliate? Rude. Do you see a computer in front of me? I woke up at a good time. I just spent a lot of time being silly. That's fine. You're allowed to be silly. I'm joking. That's my secret, Galaxia. I'm always silly. Not slapping you and slapping things in the Discord! No, don't slap me, please. You guys have inverted the algorithm today. Normally it's fairly accurate in that like people turn up at 11 when I start, and then when it hits 12 it drops off. But there wasn't really a lot of people here at the start. We had Captain here, and that was kind of it. And I even commented, I was like, where is everyone this morning? And now you're here. Everyone was just busy, which is valid. Everyone is busy all of the time. We need this one, which is very similar to the other one. Oh, excuse me. A wizard is never late. Space wizard. Well, that ended up almost coming out, so hopefully I need that soon. It looks like I don't, so that's unfortunate. Don't put you back in because I feel like you're going to fall out and get lost otherwise. back over there. Don't need you right now. We're starting to actually get a little bit of the tiger now. We're finally starting to get out of the nothing zone. I need AH. Sorcerer's frequently late because they don't care and they have daddy's magic. That's not fair, Core. It could be mommy's magic. El Tigre. And 2 more. Whenever I get to, like, this section, I feel like I have to concentrate so much because it uses 2 colours that are so similar in tone. That gets confusing. It could be one wild-eyed magic. Who is, in fact, to say? Who's to say? And who's to judge? Wild magic has no rules and cares not for the family tree. You are correct. Zekirox's a sorcerer, and she didn't have magic parents. She's a wild magic sorcerer because it just happens. Maybe her egg was a little bit too close to the portal to the plane of air. Who's to say? The elemental chaos is, well, chaotic. And then she had Kika, who's an Archon, which is like a sorcerer on steroids. Ah, that's almost a year! Wow! 51 months! Almost a year. Crazy. In this house, we love, respect, and fear the elemental planes of chaos. Exactly. And I have a family of birds who like to live there. Like it's a fucking problem. And they're like, what? It's not my fault you guys are basic. You guys live in the elemental chaos. What? Like it was hard? Just a week away! Wow! It's just a week away, guys! We can't keep doing this. Again, you guys have inverted it. Normally this is when everybody fucks off, and now you're all turning up. Not gonna lie, I was considering a weak joke. Oh, don't worry, Das. It was a weak joke. Hey! I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Got him! Love you. Love you. Oh, you're saying this you've been role-playing Florida birds? Maybe. Maybe. They seem very okay about a lot of things that people are not okay with. I need another 5 of these. You're respawn in 5. Alligator, brass dragon, what's the difference? Exactly. Exactly. Look, when your home straddles a gate to another elemental plane, and you've built on both sides, so you're like, oh, I'm just going to go down the street and get some milk, and you go to another dimension to do it, it's like, oh, it's fine. What do you mean there's no floor? It's fine, don't need a floor. What are you talking about? Don't need a floor. You're done. Check out this loser, he needs a floor to get around. Implying she can kill me in any way that matters. I don't need to, Dash. You were already dead when you got here. I had some hard lines last night. You did. You very much did. You played it so well. The Operator is the highest level zone. That is a bold statement to make. I don't know about that. I don't know about that, buddy. It's a bold statement. Yeah, you played it so well last night. It's crazy to think that like we were this close to not having that interaction because they were walking away. And there was a brief moment where it was like, are we just gonna let them walk away? Because for a moment it looked like we were. And then Erin had a brain attack and remembered. Kika keeps forgetting she can do things because she is a child and is not qualified for this. 1, 2, and a 3. I need you guys to know, I don't think this is going to come across on the camera too well. I need you guys to know that as well as being color-coded, there are little letters. There are little letters in each color. Each color has a letter assigned to it. I need you to know that, let's see. One of the greys is G. Black is A, for some reason. And the very, very light grey is Y. So it does in fact say gay on here, which is very funny to me. Gay. On his way to discuss with Harshnag with no hesitation about if he could take him. At least Kika was rational enough to realise that there was a problem that probably should be dealt with, but she wasn't rational enough to realise that she could deal with it. Because she almost died and is not coping very well. I think she was very coherent considering what happened. Because I already spent one session doing nothing, and I'm not sure I really wanted to do another session doing nothing. Signed gay by the tiger color coding. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did go back and look that. It hasn't been clipped or anything, but I did, like, scroll back to try to find it, and it was very funny to see Curls literally be like... and literally no one pegged it because me and Stacey were like in the RP source. We were lost in the source. Just didn't register it at all. Careful, they are fueled by clockwork and atheism. I know, that's very funny to me. As you can imagine, as someone who plays Tala, the concept of atheism in a D&D setting is amusing to me. Apparently what canonically happens to atheists in the Forgotten Realms is not nice, because I watched one of those Mr. Rex videos, because he did one of those things to be like, what happens to atheists in the Forgotten Realms? Like, based off the, you know, the really old lore books, that this isn't something that gets mentioned in 5e, because, well, it wouldn't, because people would probably set Wizards of the Coast on fire if it was canon anymore. But according to Mr. Rex's videos in old D&D, if you were an atheist, that was basically the equivalent of being chaotic evil. It was basically, cool, you go to hell. And it's like, what the fuck? So you can live a good life, but just because you don't believe in God, you go to hell anyway? That's, kind of bullshit. The old source books and Faerun's setting is very bad. Yes, it's awful. It's worse. I know, I watched the whole video. It's worse than that. But that's like the PG version of it. You know, eternal torment and things like that, and the snake and all of that. You know, the snake. Yeah, the snake. We've all seen the snake. Yeah, no one likes it, which is probably why it doesn't exist in the current edition. It's a very old thing. I definitely watched that video and I was like, that ain't canon no more. I was like, that ain't canon no more, just because people would frown upon it. They would be like, that's not good. So no, I imagine it isn't canon anymore. And as I said, I think the alternative ways is just amusing, of, you know, atheists existing in a god-filled world for various reasons. Hence Tala. To say I hate Ed Greenman's writing would be the biggest understatement in history. Faerun and the Forgotten Realms is a fantastic map of an awful setting. Yeah. I will say the Drizzt books are good, but that's because the characters are good. It's less... It's only a little bit about the setting, but the characters are good. I like the Drizzt books. What's the Terry Pratchett quote for Witches and Gods? Blue, like worshipping the Mayor Man. Yes, witches don't worship gods. It'd be like worshipping the postman. They know them too well. That was where that line goes. They know them too well. I like the idea of D&D atheists being, look, I know the gods are real, but none of them align with my ethics, and the Driz novels are fun as heck. Yes. They also flesh out Damara, which I love. Yes, the Driz books are mostly about morals, is what they are mostly about. And also about how those morals can change. Hello, I was looking because I wandered off to have one-on-one with my manager. Oof, yikes. I hope that went okay. My boy, Hiraeth's approach was, look, I know you guys are were mortal, I'm also mortal, cool, neat day. Tyler is very much in the, look at all this awful shit that happens and you demand that I should worship you. You're not worth worshipping. Oh, I can't intervene. Well then, fuck off. And why are you here?
See a group of dark cloaked figures slowly trudging towards you. What do you do? My half-orc barbarian braces her great hammer, and that's a 1. Critical fail. Steve, what do you do? Well, I believe in anticipation my rogue would try and hide behind a tree. Okay, I rolled a 1.
I rolled a 1.
Critical fail. Tom, what does your human bard do? Active perception check. It's a natural.
Let's fucking go. Feel it in my fingers. Love D&D for the sole reason of your warlock patrons with different skin don't fucking lie. That's quite fun. The difference between a warlock and a cleric is perspective. I roll a 1, I roll a 1. That.
Hey, I forgot. You're supposed to tell me what I see, right? Yes, thank you. Let's just slow it all down a bit. So you notice that one of the hooded figures is a little...
As Frog had to pronounce it, my DM couldn't, and I kind of can. Stacey definitely can because it's Welsh. Right, okay. I couldn't pronounce Gwenavar for the longest time, but then I listened to the audiobooks and I was like, well, these are the official audiobooks, so that's how it's pronounced. No, it's good. I was just catching up, going through reasonable adjustments and how I'm doing. Plus, then we had a chat about general stuff. Well, that's nice.
Because it was a child. There's always a kid, specifically the child you've been looking for the last 15 days game time and 5 days of our actual
What was
lives.
that noise?
I'm sorry, I didn't know. I'll be better. His body's just lying there, right? Right? Yes.
Don't. It was Poe last night. Loot that body! I made this entire point in a vid and I stand by it. Fair? My characters for the games, my pal Samrons, are hilarious. I keep picking names you cannot pronounce. The one time we had another DM, I pick a very easy to pronounce name. Yep. I can relate to that. My names aren't meant to be easy to pronounce, they're from a different language. You're not supposed to be able to pronounce them. They're bird names. They're romanizations of bird sounds. I'm talking so much that I'm literally like disassociating while I'm staring at the guide because I'm too busy thinking about what you guys are saying. I'm just staring at the guide, like not taking in what I'm looking at. Having Thane be the chosen of a god in Oakheart is kind of funny to me because he really hates things that they've done, but knows if your system is ripped out so many innocent would die. straight up, can I change the system from the inside headspace? I just think that the party comp as a whole is just hilarious, of having like two extremely devout people and someone who is just the antithesis of that. Stand on a mountain in iron armor going, all gods are bastards. Oh my god, this doesn't just say gay, it also says yeet. Because we have a Y, an E, and a T. I think this Latchuk is trying to tell me something, guys. I mean, the easiest name Sam forgot wasn't even a real name. He was just a big ogre lad called Pincushion. Nice. Kiko is just Becky in bird language. You didn't spell it right, but that's fair, because you're not really supposed to. Yeah, literally, if I'm making a new bird character, I will sit there in my room and literally be like, and like make noises and try to be like, what makes a good name? Bird sounds. A white one? Basically, I have to do this one at a time. Those are really good bird sounds. Yes, I know. I speak bird. I make bird noises. An E? I think I remember saying back when I made Kirok, I was like, Kirok is just how it translates into common. It's an Aarakocra name, so it's like, is how it's meant to be. But human mouths aren't great at making those sounds, so they translate it. If Thames and us disagree on something, I need the party to see it. Yes! Yes. I viscerally need it because it's the same guy that stared God in the face and went, "Where were you when she needed you?" Yes! Yes! this and this. Sweetie Swoobat. Coming for a thing that rhymes with Swoobat. Basically. It's just funny to me because every time it's like, oh my god, the gods suck. Tala's there just like, I've been telling you this from day one! D&D's fun. Poor thing, it won't end well, but he'll try. It's not going to end well for anyone. I don't think any of Oakard is going to end well. It's not that kind of story. Was it in the Forgotten Realms where all the gods got kicked out for doing a shit job and they hired a couple of adventurers to do it and one of them fucked it up royally? I have never heard that before, so I can't answer you. I don't know if that's Forgotten Realms. That just sounds like a plot for someone's D&D campaign. That's not Forgotten Realms. Is it Dragonlance or something?
Chapels and white walls fade away to dreams. Looking at the white veil falling, the promises we made, the promises we'll keep. They set fire to the forest, hoping they would catch the bear. I'm as guilty.
Got a couple of misaligned strands again. as they weathered out the storm. Keep me safe, keep me warm. I'll get them to line up because they're all clinging to one another.
Why won't you talk to me at all?
Gondrams was the Godfall incident around the time of 2nd edition. It gets mentioned a lot in the first 2 Baldur's Gates. Right. That's the thing. D&D as an IP has changed hands so many times that a lot of stuff that's in earlier editions just probably shouldn't be considered canon anymore.
Off to them, those petty high school chords fade away to dreams.
Ugh.
Can let the white veil fall in. The promises
We made the promises we'll keep.
They set fire to the forest, hoping they would catch the bear. I'm as guilty as they promised. And all the lilies did
The only thing more confusing is Warhammer's Horus Heresy. Oh god, just don't. Just don't, honestly. Ugh! Godfall exists in a weird limbo, but due to Baldur's Gate 3, but to be honest, the ambiguity makes it better. Fair enough. Takes all sorts, as they say.
All the lilies did turn black as we weathered out the storm. Keep me safe and keep me warm.
It's him! It's the Warhammer! Horus Warhammer 40k. Like Sans Undertale. That's his name. I thought the Horus Heresy was Horus, you messed up big time. I have no evidence to say that it isn't. I have no evidence to say that it isn't that. Am I still aligned? I'm not sure if I am. Uh-oh, John. Oh god, these colours all look the fucking same! 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, no, that's correct. KK. H. That's another H. think I'm there again. I need to concentrate on this bit because I'm getting so confused by it. Okay, we finished the blues and then it's purples. Warhammer, Warhammer, Warhammer. Business, business, business. Numbers. Uh-oh, another cut one. That's not good. Back in there. Get back in there. Unikitty, is that you? Yeah! It's always been me! Yay! If you have those bad feelings, then you push them down deep inside you where you'll never, ever, ever, ever find them. And a pink. Where are we? Quarter. I could do another row. One more row. Once more with feeling. Unikitty's such a good character. I know. I love Unikitty. You all need to be more friendly! Stay positive. Stay positive. I'll forget it. I need to remember I was going to post in Discord yesterday and I didn't because yesterday is a ridiculously busy day. It was mentioned at the end of D&D, of like, oh, are we going to play Cult of the Lamb? Like, Cult of the Lamb could be a community day one because it's got Twitch integration. However, I saw this morning that apparently the Twitch integration can be a little bit buggy. So I don't know if we should leave it for a week for them to patch it and play it next Friday instead. I'm gonna probably put the question to the Discord to ask people who are not presently here. Unikitty is Kika's character development arc. God, I hope not. gods. 4 different shades of grey. Why are you vibrating, phone? What is going on with you? Normally I don't notice because I have headphones on, but I don't when I do this. Oh, it's Twitter. Let's turn to now, and an email from Twitch. That is nothing important. Look at those jank ass emotes. The iPad version is on light mode, so you can see all the jank JPEG artifacts in. Why? Oh god, we're going to be alternating like every single color. Are we doing some more FF today? But Pearls won't be around. Having her spine realigned. That's not being hyperbolic. G. A. E. Oh no, an E. Just did A. E. At least these colours are a bit more distinct from one another. These two blues over here are just... they look the same. E again. Two A's. Thinking this, looking at the sheet, this is probably one of the most complex parks because we're alternating so many colors. Like when we get further down, it's more solid of just like you do a black and a grey, and then a bunch of white, and then a little grey, and then a bunch of white, and then you're back with the black and grey. Whereas here, it's literally like grey, black, white, grey, black, different grey, black, grey, and it's like ah. Black ones. Actually, but yeah, a couple of adventurers took over some gods' portfolios because of the Time of Troubles. I know about the Time of Troubles now because it happened in the Drizzt books. I actually know about that now. The Time of Troubles is an actual thing. Like, capitalize the Time of Troubles. It's an actual, like, event. That is different from the spell war. Or the spell sundering or whatever it's called. Yeah. That's why I know like random tidbits of the lore now, like I think it was commented in one of the sessions that, like, oh, if there's like a like, I think it was people were commenting about the abjuration spire, and being like, oh, we probably know if it's the abjuration because there'll probably be a big old shield over the town and a bunch of splatters from birds flying into them, and I was like, no, that's in Longsaddle, and it kind of got swept over. That's a real thing in the Drizzt books. In Longsaddle is a house that has a protective bubble, and they have to clean the birds off of it. And I was like, well, interesting. There's also a river that flows backwards, I believe. Longsaddle is interesting. Should read about it. There's a very large family of wizards that like to experiment with things. G. A's.
Love is like a bomb, baby, come on, get it on. Living like a lover with a radar phone. Looking like a tramp, like a video vamp. Demolition woman, can I be your man?
Pidove again! I swear we've had like 4 Pidovs this week. There's over 1,000 Pokemon to pick from. We're getting Pidove again and again. Weird. Pigeon. Quick double check. It's 10k pid-ups, but only one EV. Ah! Swiss off for some lunch. Enjoy Tiger, and I'll return later if I can. Thanks, buddy! Enjoy your lunch. I will be going for lunch when I finish this line. Revolution. Could always just revolt. Have you considered revolution? Evolution. It's funny. It's funnier if you say revolution. Have you considered revolution? Two Y's and an A. The only thing about revolutions is that the first people to die when the revolution happens is the revolutionists. True. Tends to exacerbate the problem. I want for lunch today. I actually did a like a toasty yesterday, but I might go back to some cheese and crackers because I've still got 3 jars of chutney. I've been eating that chutney for like 2 weeks and it's barely gone down. If I finish this row, I will perfectly use up that last strand of pink. Back in a bit, maybe. See you later. Bye, Cole! Be doing Final Fantasy later. Everyone is going for lunch. I can't decide if to leave the stream up or not. I think I might do today. Words on stream today, I think. Like a bunch of notifications then, is that the conversation? Yeah. The squad be meaning. have no idea what we're in for today in Final Fantasy. It's part of the fun. Part of the fun. Okay, now we're back in this hellhole, where all of the colours look the same. Okay. Thanks. One of you to start with. And then one of you. So we're on H. We've done 1K and 1H. We've done 1K and 1H. We do another K and another H. Another K. And another H. AH. AH3. And then 3 Ks right up to the end. We're going to do a bunch of H's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I get models online, it's so funny seeing all the models that complement this weekend's orders going out of stock. Oh boy, is it the new meta then, is it? Or is it just the hot new thing? Just the hot new thing that everybody wants. Three. It's just the hot new thing, fair enough. Roots are gonna thankfully not OP, just an alternative. Fair enough. Sometimes that's all people want. Sometimes people just want a different one. It's the reason, you know, it's the reason you pick different Pokemon in your Pokemon teams. It's just like, oh, I used this one last time. I used something different. I used an Arcanine in Sword and Shield. I'm not going to use one in Scarlet and Violet. As much as I love the boy. Which is funny, because apparently Arcanine's pretty good in the meta for competitive. Don't know what's different about him this time. I always thought he was good. And then there's the scalpers. Yep, we hate them. Yep, we know all about them. There's the last pink. Used up perfectly. And then AK. Here we go. There is that row finished. What? Ah. There we go, we've got the top of his head. I think that's technically his back from perspective. And like this black line here is the start of his head. And that's like his back. And these are the little tippies of his ears. Yeah. Right. Time to tidy up. Ooh, big stretch. Yeah. Maybe I will take the stream down because, to be fair, there's next to no one here. Apparently, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I don't know why I said it like that, 1 o'clock in the afternoon for the UK is one of the quietest times on Twitch. Because it's lunchtime in the UK, and it's like first thing in the morning in the US. Or the evening, I don't remember which. I think it's the morning. So it's just quiet. Put you back in there. Because you are too big to put in here now. Well, see you later, nerd. Yes, I will see you later. Well, Final Fantasy and then maybe Okart afterwards, depending on how Cubs is feeling. Time to go eat some cheese. Right. Yeah, I'm just gonna go. I'll be back in a couple hours for some Final Fantasy. Take care, everybody. Thanks for chilling with me in the morning. It's very nice. Bye.